Is it working? Let me see. Let me make sure that the sound is working. Every time I switch to a new program where it requires video and or audio, it has been not working. Every time I switch to a new program where it requires video and or audio, it has been not working. So amazing. Thank you so much, YouTube, for being normal. What is this? Ooh. What is this one? Oh my God, I'm in the void. Hey, green screen. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I like to know that. What are the oh, I remember. The filters. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, welcome. If you've never been here before, my name is Catherine. I am making an animated series for YouTube. Why? I don't know. For fun. No, to push myself and learn and grow and get to work with some awesome people. We have just finished the storyboard section. This was the last week for storyboards in the amazing Leigh Huddle. If you go to arthuddle.com, ARTHUDDLE, arthuddle.com, you can see more of her work. Hopefully she'll be putting some of this up at some point, not right now, because it's spoilers. But it was awesome to work with her, and I am so thankful because she really pumped it up. She really got things feeling more like a lived-in space and a lot of cool shots that I'm excited to be staring at for thousands of hours this year. That's what happens when you do animation. So far, since the storyboards are done, we can do the color scripts now. Whereas the storyboard, as I say in the description down here, the storyboard is like who and where, how, what, composition, what's in the frame, that kind of stuff. And obviously, it's the first visual blueprint, as the script is the written blueprint for everybody, and the storyboard is the visual blueprint. Now we're going to take another hack at a blueprint and do the color script, which is taking the storyboards that were made from the script and putting color on it so we can further develop the journey that everybody takes and do all that kind of stuff. And I'm really excited because color scripts, I've only done a couple, and they're so one of my favorite things to do. I love thinking about all that kind of stuff. Before we do anything, and if you've never been here before, these are work streams. Feel free to work on your stuff. Feel free to ask questions or whatever. But we do always start with our okay, I saw it paused and I was like, oh no, I'm not streaming anymore. We do always start with our little song. We gotta make a modification this time. Because I kind of know what I'm doing. But mostly, I don't. And the point is to learn and figure it out. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure as heck will find out soon. Sometimes things don't go the way that I think I want them to. That's okay, I won't give up. Just gotta find a new path, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure as I could find out soon. Let's find out. I kind of know a little bit of what I'm doing. Another thing, while I'm here and big, I'm not turning on the lights just because I want to be able to see the color as best that I can. But we have some... Ooh, ow. Ooh, let me take these out. I don't really need them right now for a whole second. We did some t-shirts. Is this good? Hold on. Can you see this? And then... Cast and crew, baby. I'm crew. I'm not the cast. This was a test. This one really got too much heat. The glitter press-on stuff, you can do whatever you want to it, but the regular vinyl is apparently a little finicky. So the G thing is coming off, and the G is kind of coming off and wouldn't stick. So that was really funny, and it's very wrinkled. So I took the worst one, but I'm sending all the lovely people who have helped so far, voice actors and crew people, get a t-shirt. Just because I wanted to test that out. That's the last thing that I need to be big screen for. Let me show you what's on my screen. Just me in chat? No. Streaming. There we go. Oh no, where's chat? Chat, where are you? Hey, Joey! Nice to see you. Boop, boop. Boop. We're doing color script stuff today. I'm cold. Hold on. So I'm just gonna talk about color stuff for color script stuff. Oop, oop, oop. Every time I mute Slack, hold on. I'm sorry. Every time I mute Slack, it keeps unmuting itself. I'm trying to get... You know nothing about colors? I've seen your colors. You're very good at colors. How do I do this? How do I mute Slack? Mute channel? I would like to mute the entire thing. Hold on. This is important. I don't know if people want their messages being popped up on stream. Mute entire Slack. Click your profile picture. Select pause notifications. I do that and it doesn't do it. Oh, it's so frustrating. But I do love the integrations that Slack has. Why do you have to click your profile picture? Star my conversation with myself? What is that? That's crazy. How you doing? I haven't heard from you in a minute. One whole second. So color script. We're gonna be doing that. Hello? Yay. I'm trying to figure out how to mute Slack so people's notifications don't pop up. Okay. Nice. Getting used to the new job. We like that. How do I mute? I set my status as away. Because even if I close it, it's not gonna... I guess I'm just gonna have to hope that nobody messages me on these outside of these 2 channels, because I need to get going. We need to get working. Okay, goodbye for now, Slack. Let's come back on here. Thank you for your patience. We got... Wait, can I not scroll? I can't scroll. Karen's here. Okay. The point is that the way that I learned in school about how to do color script stuff is you lay everything out, every single, at least 1 frame for each shot, trying to be the most important, like iconic shot from that scene specifically, from that shot, the most iconic frame from that shot. Yes, because scene and shot and the animation and live action are different, whatever. So you just lay them all out, and then you slap some colors on, and that's kind of a general idea of what you can get. And then from there you can pick out the shots that really need more work and do a lighting key, or a key, which is a little more detailed. This is fine. You get all the shots, and I stopped halfway through because I was like, ugh. But how are you supposed to see the relationships between the shots and each other, the shots next to the different sequences, the different scenes, you know? And so I just wanted to show you that I was doing this. Wow. Here's a bunch of the panels from the storyboard, and I found this from Michael Korinsky. It is in the description if you want to look at it too and download it or whatever, because that's what they said to do on the site for Scoob. So this is not the color script the way that we're doing it. These are lighting keys arranged into the color script. So frames that have been grabbed from layout, which is where they're organizing all the 3D stuff, since this was a 3D thing, they'll grab it and then they'll paint over it to kind of direct the lighting. So when we zoom into this and you see, wow, that's really detailed. No, we're not doing that. This is a lighting key. These are all lighting keys. This is so much work. He literally, God bless, what a great art director. He literally has a mood board for each one of these scenes with at least 3 or 4 lighting references and stuff, and the paint overs. So, like, you know, we're not doing that. We're not doing that much. But you can see that this is the start of the movie. This is the end of the movie. Visually, what are we thinking? They look a little bookended to me, with like, oh, the light getting blocked out, and then, oh, there's a light here. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. But, like, you can see, like, oh, these sequences are related because of their colors. This is a new thing. This is kind of like the journey. Oh, something creepy happens here because of all the different lighting and stuff. And then maybe it's the hope, and then the crash. And then, you know, you can kind of tell the visual journey. Okay, I'm going to zoom in just to show you we're not getting this detailed. We better not get this detailed. These are beautiful. It's beautiful. What do you mean? It's beautiful. Look at that. Look at all the details. Look at that. They have blank faces because it's, again, just a grab from layout. So no animation is taking place. They're just setting the characters where they need to be, vaguely in the pose that they need to be in. But, like, look at that. You really get a sense of the lighting, the shadows, the everything. These are lighting keys lined up. Look how blank. It's so funny. His face shows no fear, but his ears do. It's great. This guy looks for real, though. The blank faces get me every time. But this, I saw for this specific shot, he had a whole mood board just for that shot. Amazing, amazing work. So cool. Blank faced. This kind of made me really want to see the movie. I forgot about it. But so that's what the color script is supposed to do. It's supposed to give you, we're not just doing it to do it. We're doing it to inform the next steps. We're doing it to inform what should the palette be for modeling and texturing and stuff. What should the lighting be for when we're doing the modeling and making our sets and all that kind of stuff, you know? It's, oh, I love this. This is fun. This is really good. And then, what kind of things do we have to be thinking of to be able to get to this result, you know? So that's kind of what a color script is. I loved the organizing it in the... Girl, give me that back. Thank you. I loved organizing it in the timeline view. So, go away, grid view. Get out of here. We're doing it like this. I just put the rainbow on it to be eye-catching. We're not doing that. It takes a lot of effort, and I'm very proud of the people who do that for like things where they arrange like all the scenes that are blue and they do it in the colors of the rainbow, and then you did the black and the white ones. That's cool, but that is not what I want to do with the lighting. For some things, it does work. It does kind of work like that. But right now, I'm just sort of... these are by each kind of sequence of scenes. So it's a little over 70 shots, I believe. There's a couple that I have to redo for this section in my list. Because I think we added a fun shot or something here. So I just got to make sure of that for doing the shot breakdowns. But this is the whole first episode. This is the whole first episode from the beginning to the end. And you can see I already started. This is the ideas pass. We're doing the ideas pass now, where if I have a thought about how things are going to go, we're trying to stay zoomed out. The things that we want to do are stay zoomed out. We're not getting too precious. We're not getting too detailed, even though I really want to. I would love to. Let's do that. No, we are staying zoomed out. We are not being too precious. We are trying to touch every single panel here. We're trying to make sure that everything has been thought about. And not just like one section really overdone or whatever. And we're trying to get a feel for how everything is. So let me show you what I have done so far. The first scene that I kind of the way that I've thought about this so far is with the time of day. It's pretty important if you're doing outdoor shots to think about where the sun or the lighting source is. Would be silly to light it like daytime and then just put a blue filter on, like a lot of the early 2000s stuff did. Love that. So I established kind of, we know we're going to have these like muted colors. We got some like basic like sky monotone colors, and they're pretty muted. They're not gregarious or anything like that, but we are aiming for, since the whole thing takes place in the neighborhood is very much the foundational area. So like I know a thing in character design when you're doing colors is like main characters have main colors. The main colors, what is it? Cyan, magenta, and yellow, or RGB if you're doing light. Red, green, blue. red, green, blue, just slightly different. CMY, if you know printer ink, CMYK. Oh, does it? Oh! Haha! That's fun. Oh. It only recognizes the wheel. Oh! I forgot about the blur, but I kind of like it. CMYK are your printer colors, so that's the physical mixing, and RGB are the colors for light, and that is why if you go to like an old school TV or whatever, like really old school now, but my childhood TVs, you have those little red, green, and blue pixels that make up everything if you squint really close. Yes. So this is like a muted variation of the basic colors, you know? And we're going to start off kind of monotone, which like, I'm a little bit iffy about that because it's like, oh, this is specifically like going to be distributed on YouTube. Like, is that bad? Should it be more eye-catching? But it captures the vibe, and that's the point. And we're not doing this for specifically just to cater to random audience. I don't know the audience yet. We're just doing what we want to do and then seeing what's up. And I'm just going to keep doing that, and I don't want to edit it for other people. I just want to do the thing. So it starts off before sunrise. And then I was like, oh, when he's going through the neighborhood, like the sun could be rising a little bit. And I haven't hit this with the color dodge yet, but then I got this scene in mind, where there's like some rim lighting of the stuff on the people as the sun is rising. So then you kind of get into the daytime or whatever, but this is right before sunrise. So the light clicks on, we go to here, and then another light clicks on, we go to there, and I haven't touched these at all. But so starting out with that like time of day thing, it got me like, oh, okay, let's think about Geraldine's journey first, where she is here and she's running in sequence 5, she's got sequence 9, she's got the middle of 14 and 15, and then kind of ends. So I just slapped some colors on here, whatever, where she hesitates. But this is kind of like she's running, she trips on a rock and she falls, and then I was like, oh my god, if we use that light from the beginning, since this is this part of her journey is taking place at the same time as we see this, then that's kind of a key to that they're happening at the same time. So then I started thinking like, oh, maybe a little ray of light could come down. A little cheesy, but whatever. A little ray of hope. And then she gets up and keeps moving again. And that kind of encapsulates our journey. It's almost like it was made on purpose. And then Leigh had this really good idea of this rock. And I think we're going to do a fun transition between this section and this, where the whiskey becomes, or the drink becomes the rock or whatever. And there's a fireplace, so we can play with the lighting coming through and then being this. And I'm just so excited about that. That's really going to be fun. And then I want it to be darker before freedom, before she gets out, and is like experiencing the world for herself. That's her journey. So that was a fun place to start. I thought I was really going to start with Frogman's area because his is like colorful, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of like established, but it was nice to think about things with this journey. So that is where we're at. Let me show you this without especially this one. I was really happy with this one. so far. Remember, this is just ideas. This isn't final. This is just an ideas pass where we're trying to get everything out so that we can actually develop it. Is it this one? No, I always forget. This one. So this is what we were working with. Beautiful, wonderful storyboards by Leigh Huddle, arthuddle.com. Go check her out. To this. And it's all on one layer. The big thing that has been useful is this. In Photoshop, you can change the brush type instead of like making multiple layers and then having to compress them or like do linear and all this kind of stuff with each layer and all this kind of stuff. No, we're just slapping it on. We're doing the brush. So before we were streaming, I was just going through with I had forgotten about that when I started. So I was just going back through with the color dodge brush to make the light actually stand out. This is with color dodge, and this is the same color and everything without color dodge. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna put on Zelda and chill because, as we know, that's work music is great. And we're just gonna hang out and do that. Thanks for listening. Zelda and chill. Here we go. And I will try to talk through my process if that's helpful. Wow, that's really loud. I don't know if you can hear the music or not. It looks like it's loud, which is probably fine. And the way that I organize this is just kind of one ideas layer per sequence. Because usually they'll all start out with the same base color. Hello? Can you hear me now? Is this better? Blah, 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 blah. Ooh. Hello? I'm talking now. We're saying words now. How's it going now? Blah, blah, blah. Yay! Amazing. Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. For this one, I'm going to zoom in a little bit because it is like this big camera move. And I don't really know how I could get the little tiny details here without that. Is it even on the right? Okay. I've been accidentally doing it on the wrong layer. No, it's right. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Color dodge is great for if you're trying to add a light source into a scene. I don't really understand what it does. I'm just a kid. Gonna remove his hat. And then multiply is good for shadows. That is mostly what I'm doing. I'm trying to lay, and we always want to have the background be a 50% gray, so it's not super dark and it's not super light, because that will affect your eyes. That's the other last thing. I guess we can have some over here. I don't know how that's gonna work out completely. But it feels very sunrisey to me. Maybe we need more of a focus and stuff, and I should have developed this darker before I did anything else. So we can, like I was trying to do here. And this needs to be pushed more as well. But this is the ideas pass. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to make sure to get the idea across. Because my future self will forget. Absolutely will forget. What in the heck was I talking about? I don't know. And then I had this very big kind of thing. Yeah, kind of guiding her towards there. And then she falls from grace. Oh, how could she? I really want to figure out how to like highlight this rock. Mostly what I keep thinking about is like an impact frame, like in anime, or something. I don't know yet. We'll have to develop that idea a little better. We got some god rays, whatever. Highlight a little bit of her, and she leans up and figures out it's the rock. I kind of really like that, and I like the going from monotone to more colors. This one, this is why this is an ideas pass. I don't like this. It looks gross. But it is sort of like, oh, the morning light is hitting everything. The day is starting. Like that's, and it's misty because there's lots of fog. It's called Into the Fog for a reason, because we are in the fog. So that's what we're just trying to get across in that. I did this rock. I like it. It's fun. I'm excited to figure this one out. That's gonna be so cool. This looks like garbage. We're on sequence 9. We need to be on sequence 14. That's the only thing about having a million layers. Ugh, I wish AI would like tell you what layer you want to be on or whatever, instead of like copying everybody's art. Being a butthole. Like, be actually useful. Some actually cool person is probably developing something like that. The ultimate thing that AI could do. But tech bros just never, they don't know. Because they haven't been on it yet. The wrong layer. Oh my god. This is gross. That's why we don't want to be too precious or spend too much time on things, because we're on the wrong layer. We need to be on 15. There we go. I was like, why isn't it doing anything? User error, user error. Oh my god. That's so much. Oh, I really just need 10%. You don't need too much. 5 to 10%, I swear. And it just kind of makes things glow. If somebody knows like the cool technical reason for that, please inform me. I would love to understand better. I don't know. We're just kind of getting... I'm not really sold on this. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I'm just going to get... I just want to make sure that I fully get my idea out there before I just say, no, garbage. And exit out. Okay, give me this darker monotone color. I want this, and then I want the brush to be multiply, because there's probably a way more efficient way to do this or whatever. But whatever. while we're on sequence 15. No, I wanted to be on 14. I wanted to do this one. I wanted to push the shadows and stuff a lot more. And also something that's hard to figure out is how to do things not in isolation. Like there's probably like grass and stuff over here, you know? Things like that. She's a circle. We're thinking about light, I guess. If it's coming from this way, where would the shadow be? There's definitely a shadow for her arm. There's definitely a shadow for the paper being leaned up against here. Is that something we want to develop right now? Am I too zoomed in? I am zoomed in to 100%. I'm already breaking my rules. Oh, but it's good to have fun. Alright, come here. Come here and zoom out. Something generally that we want to think about is when we are thinking about colors in a set place, whatever. Right. If we have this, and we have a tree. I think I've... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. If we're thinking about this in like blocks of things, the sky is gonna be the lightest. For sure. So the sky is going to be the lightest because that is the light source. We're definitely not doing that. We're doing brushes. The darkest thing is going to be something upright because that is against the light. So I'm using Photoshop controls. I'm just trying to show you. And then we're just gonna fill this in, and then the ground is gonna be, you know, this is the classic one. You can play around with all that kind of stuff or whatever, but that's generally how it's gonna be. The darkest objects are the ones that are upright, ground plane, and then the sky is gonna be light. Everything else is kind of abstract or for specific lighting situations. Sure, whatever. You know? Pretend you know. That's very iconographic. But like that's kind of what we're aiming for. Because the sets are gonna be 3D, more realistic. Unless we have specific lighting scenarios that we need to gather reference for and do studies for, this is kind of the base to start from. This doesn't do any of that. But this is the ideas pass. So we're just trying to get that. I feel like this needs to be a lot darker. I feel like I want that multiply. Give me that multiply. What are we on? 15? We need everything's darkest before the light or whatever. This hand is rounded. And also, where's the focus? If everything's just completely monotone, where are we trying to draw the viewer's eyes to? We're trying to draw them to here. So maybe we can have a little bit of that light like poking through some of the grass blades. But this needs to be dark. There's nothing coming through here. Oop. Oh, well. I was accidentally getting it on the arm. That's okay. Again, too zoomed in, too zoomed in. Come now. Lock me onto that 50%. Okay. Oh god, the brush is so small. No wonder we weren't getting anywhere. Big brushes, big sweeping things. We are just trying to get the ideas across. I have to keep repeating this. This isn't for you. This is for me. Yes. The tunnels collapsing. Grass. Oh no, she has to get out. This one is based on a sketch that I did in my thumbnails. Nope, that's not the right folder. No, not thumbnails. It's one of these. This one. Where she's got the it's dark, okay? It's dark and there's light coming out. That's all we need. That's what this one is. And this is the time that Samson rings her doorbell. Way back here. Or he originally did. Ooh. Somewhere around here. Oh. It's nice to come back to it and be like, oh, okay. There's something going on. Look at that arm. So really pushing values is gonna be the thing. And also it's way more dramatic if you make something, if you have like the full range of values. The darkest dark and then the lightest light. Something that I saw a video essay on YouTube. Who'd have thunk it? Where it was a person who does like color grading and stuff, like a live action film person, and they were talking about like how making sure that for visual effects purposes every shot can be way more easily composited and they can change stuff whenever, leads the actual things to having very like when they're filming, very diffuse lighting that makes everything be very bland, and you don't get the full range of darkest darks to lightest lights. And that's part of the reason is because cameras are so good these days at capturing everything that you have to do extra steps to get things to be back to color dodge, to be back to having that full range of values. And that's part of what color grading is. And that felt very useful. Maybe the sky should have a little, yeah, the sky should be a little lighter. Like poking through the tops. Yeah. I feel like for this, since there's so many like curved ones of these, we're really gonna have to push the the grass blades that we've made, and within that set, like, make specific grass blades just to go like this and not be procedurally like turning on rotation and stuff like that, but give a little more artistic direction instead of just slapping stuff together and being like, okay, I hope this works. Which is, we needed to do that for episode 2 because we just needed to get it done. But now we're able to take a step back and do all this. We were doing so much, also building all the systems and everything like that. Maybe I need to go up to 20%. This is ridiculous. It looks so pink. Interesting. Bump it up. I'm just gonna bump it up by 5. See what that gives us. Oh, I kind of saw it. Okay, let's try 20. Maybe because we made it so dark. This is color dodge, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, oh God. Okay. Whatever, you get the point. It's her outline. Oh God, that's too much. Oh my God, yeah, that is way too much. Get away from me, 20%. Okay, good enough. Do the squint test. We're gonna have to do some more stuff with that, but that's enough. We are too zoomed in. Why can I not lock this in? Can I lock this? No. Ah! Too far over, too far over. But I like it getting darker before you come into the light. We're definitely gonna have to redo this one. I don't know what the heck is going on here. But that's okay. Want little bits of light, but it doesn't seem like we'll get there. Kind of poking through. But as soon as the grass opens up, we'll get there. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So then it transitions to, we're gonna put some this should be multiply, but whatever. Let's get that one darkest color. It's also kind of important palette wise to, I've found, to pick from your original colors if you're starting out on a new thing and they're supposed to be kind of unified. Oop, this is color dodge. We don't want that. Get out of here. Okay. Again, I'm just thinking with my brain and not how I should. So the ground should be a lot darker, and this is what I'm saying. Yeah, maybe that's what's been so weird. The sky needs to be the lightest. This is why I'm saying things. I'm not saying them for you. I'm saying them for me. Oh, also, if you do clear, that is the eraser. So I use that a lot. Tip from, because it erases, especially if you're using like a really textured brush or something, you get the edges of that brush. Wow, you can really see where we started, huh? And where we're going. We're pushing, we're pulling, we're pushing and pulling. We're doing the things. We are saving our work. Has everybody saved your work? If you're working on stuff, do you have a sip? Please. Don't forget to sip. Ooh, these boards made me really excited for what this is gonna be. We need shadows over here. Are we on the multiply one? Yeah, we have that one. I just want to make sure that this journey... No. Bad, Catherine. Okay. Sequence 9. I just want to make sure that this journey, I have all the ideas developed enough to me. Every time I do that, like I remember pressing sequence 9 and then I start coloring and then it's on a different one. So confusing. And obviously that's like her arm is up here. The rock has its own shadow a little bit. And there's a point of contact, so it's going to be a little darker, closer to it, and then fade out. Whatever. The general vibes. Her palm needs to be a lot darker. Pants should not be the same color as the background. And the ground needs to be a different color than the sky. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Right? Is her body up here? I don't really know. It's okay. And then this shot, now that we're on here. Okay. So ground is a different color than sky. I'm just gonna put that. Something to note when you're working all in one layer that I kind of messed up originally is you want to work from back to front. Way easier than having to draw around things and stuff. She will have a shadow. Since the lights, I'm going from there to there. And this stuff would be really dark because it's very close to us. Atmospheric perspective, the things closest will be just value-wise probably darker. And then as they recede, like this stuff would be pretty light. We've also learned that working on our backgrounds, our background paintings for the memory section of episode 2. And then I think we're gonna use the lighten brush to get like the fog stuff around here, this clouds. But it really gives a sense of depth when you make the stuff closest, like near silhouette or whatever. Am I too zoomed in? Yes. feel like I'm getting into the details, so. Why do I keep zooming in? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, that's a lot different. These will be darker. It really gives a sense of depth. Because everything's fake, you know? Like, it's not really... Even the 3D stuff is just fake. Faking you out. Because you can't physically walk through it. You could pretend it's a digital space that you can do stuff in. I'm saying this very badly. I'm trying to figure out my words as I'm saying them, but you know, everything's an illusion when it comes to CG stuff, even film stuff, real life stuff. It's actually just pictures, you know, moving really fast to give the illusion of movement. You're not seeing the actual people be there. That's why theater is so cool. That kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff now. Let's use the lighten. I think it'll be lighten. I have not used too much. Would it be screen? I assume it would be lighten because it's in the name. Ooh. But let us see what lighten does at 100%. Ooh, lighten does not lighten when we're using this. It does when we're using this. Okay, okay. Let's grab us one of these lighter colors so we can, in our monochrome pre-sunrise area. Oh, we're at 100%. I'm like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And I also kind of wanted it to be here. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna like go up here. Maybe? Huh? We'll work on it. We know. Oh, I was trying to do the fog around here. That's what it was. Lose my head if it wasn't attached. This shot mirrors another one. This shot mirrors... Where are you? This one. Sequence 2. I'm excited. I really like this shot. I really, I like it. I kind of want to work on this one now. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We are making sure that this one is okay back here. Ideas pass. Okay. We got the fog. We got these weird shapes. She needs to be darker. Like that's... It's not really getting the idea across. So I'm gonna go back one. Make sure that's all good. Oh god. Sorry, I'm zooming in, but it's very small. We are doing lighten, but it's a darker one, so. There we go. Sometimes you're like, oh, I want to lighten the ground because that'll make it be better. But really, you have to darken the areas around it so that the light pops more. Sounds silly, but it's for real. me do the color. Give me that color dodge again. Felt really good about this one. This one felt good and it was pretty easy to do. This feels a little... It's a long shot, so there's a lot of stuff in there. Hello, thank you. Ooh. That is way too much. Never 30%. What did I say? 15 at most. Kind of. We'll have to fix that more. We have to work on this one a little more, but it kind of gets the idea across. Also, give me the multiply back real quick. And I'm just gonna fix this one, and then we're moving on. We're moving on. We don't need to be over developing everything and making it be exactly how we want it to look. We're trying to get our future selves to understand what our past selves were saying. No, we are too zoomed in. That is also the problem with seeing, like, comparing what you're doing to somebody's finished product, and you see something in the in-between stages and you're like, well, it's not the finished thing, so it must suck or something. Or I need to do more to it or something like that. Like, nah, dude. You gotta trust the process. Also, things that have, it's going to be darkest on the other side of the light, and then it's going to have a gradient from lightest to darkest as it fades away from the light. This is a dark hole. So it's going to be a little darker down here than it is up here. Same for here. That's more getting across what I want. Okay, cool. Some of these are good, some of these I'm like, oh, I need to start over. I feel like this first shot just needs to be a lighting key. Like, we need to know exactly what that looks like. These are nasty. Nasty, nasty. I get what it's saying, but it's just slapping local colors on. We didn't unify the palette beforehand. That's why this one is better than these two. This is just like, okay. There's no art direction or anything to it. I feel like we could work on 5 a little bit. This grass shot is mirrored with Geraldine running through it this way, and Samson at the beginning of 10 going that way. So let's do 5. Let's do 5 a little bit. And this is not something that's going to be just like done in this session, probably. Oh, hello. I thought you had a gallon of milk in your hand, not a notepad.
Just walking around with my milk, you know me.
Oh, I know you. Oh. I'm gonna use M, marquee tool, so we are just working on this because I'm gonna have a big brush and I'm just gonna be swiping. Joey says, hey, Steve-O.
Hello.
He says hello. Joey's here. Karen's here. We got some beautiful, wonderful peeps here today. Our lovely friends who have supported us for so long. Love it. Thank you so much. A message received. I feel like in all the paintings we've done, it's been like dark between the leaves, the blades of grass, and then they always have gradients. So just doing a little bit of that, just making sure we know. And then I feel like the tips of the grass should not be the same color as the sky. The ones that are closest to us, that doesn't seem right. When it's further back, yeah, sure, because they're in the distance. I get it. Atmospheric perspective, whatever. But up here, I think we need a little bit of... I'm gonna use this one. Maybe make the sky a gradient light too. Like we're waking up. Yeah. Anyway, how are y'all? What's happening? What's shaking? What's shaking on your end? That's kind of basically what we're trying to do. That's kind of it. I don't know the light non-monotone colors that we're gonna use. Otherwise, I'd do that for this too. I know the colors for Frogman's area. Oh, I'm falling in love with this. Ugh. Not this one. Not this one. Get out of here. Work and checking out baseball. Ooh. What are the baseballios doing nowadays?
It's opening day.
It's opening day of baseball. Baseball. I feel like before the sun comes out and it gets a little light, we're gonna get some light from above, right? Something. At least the tips. The toes, right? No. Lots of balls being thrown. Okay. I saw a video of a guy, and the light's always coming from this way, of a guy leaping over and rolling around the umpire so he didn't get tagged. That was fun. Nice. Okay, ground is lighter. Up and down objects. Gonna be a little darker. No. 50. Do not get too detailed. Do not get too detail oriented. Unless there's a specific lighting situation. This is gonna be darker all around. Sometimes I do use the lasso tool. Right now I'm not. I don't know why. We're just freestyling it. Feels better already. This is gonna be darker. This is gonna be darker. Yeah, this feels better. Okay. Okay. All right. We're getting it. We're getting it. Dun, dun, dun. And we're doing lighten. That's why it's taking so many strokes to do everything. There we go. Way better. Shadows are darker closer to you, and then they are less dark. I feel like should be darkest down here, like this. Feels right. Obviously, we should be doing like that guy, Michael Korinsky, and getting references for everything. We're doing the ideas pass, and then we do the references and stuff. So. In order to make it pop, I was feeling like we should lighten things, but you know what? I think we should darken the background. Not as much as the shadow, but darker so she pops out. I'm holding it like this. How do you hold your pens? I want to know. I don't know if that's legal. Unaware of the legalities. For now. And also, I'm just gonna make this a little darker. No, I don't really like that. I think it's because we're on our 15. I need to go back to 10. Feels better. Something? Something like this. We can tell where the light is coming from. I think I just want kind of a lighter color. Yeah. Yeah. This color dodge. Yeah. Ooh, I like using the kind of bluer color dodge because then you get the to stay in the same tones. So I think I think we're gonna be doing that more over here, especially when we are making this be like dark as night kind of thing going on. Well, not completely, because the sky will be kind of light. I think it should be darker. All right, come here. Or would it be? Because of the fog. Uh-huh. We're on the color dodge. I want that multiply. There we go. Hello, Della. How are you doing today? Not entirely. This part takes place right before sunrise. I'm just slapping the ideas. It's not the final product. We are using, mostly for before the sunrise, we're using these more monotone and muted blues. So, nice. Ooh. Oh, that sounds good. We got our whole color script going. I was really focusing on just the one person's journey throughout. And the last bit that we have left of her journey is these two panels. So we should probably touch that and then move on to all the other stuff. I think it's developing pretty well. Yay! Yes. It's good. You get to like think about how the color supports the journey. There's definitely panels here that I want to redo and whatever, but I want to make sure that everything gets touched before I just spend way too much time on one, like I have been doing. It's really hard to pull yourself away from the details. Yay. Yes. Yeah. This is the first pass. This is the ideas pass. I like some of them. Like this one, and this one. Like the idea of everything being dark and then the light popping out. And the light turning on here being what motivates this. And then this light's gonna turn on and it's this. I mean, it's off when she gets out, but just to like get us to look. This is gonna be fun because it's creepy underlighting. I'm really excited about this. Where is it? This shot where there's a fireplace. It's gonna be all blurry and stuff. Yes. Yeah. I keep doing that and then zooming in. I'm trying to keep myself not too zoomed in. Maybe I do need to zoom out even further. Maybe we should try 25. Maybe that would be better. Because like this does not get the idea across that I want at all. I mean, it kind of does, but it needs to be redone. Like this needs to be, this is gross. I want to do this one. We're doing this one. We're on sequence 1. I feel like 25 is too far. Okay, 33. That's what I usually use for shadows. Exciting. Thank you. Thank you. It is fun. I like doing this. Okay, these are standing up. It's night. It's before sunrise. These are gonna be darker because they're in the foreground. already getting too detailed. I need to just house upright. Bizarre. This one. Is it? Oh, it's just 10%. That's why. And we're on multiply. We're not on lighten. And the light's coming from there, so there would be shadow. All right, here we go. I'm moving this up to 20. We're trying to sweep. We're trying to get the pass. Is that too dark? There's no focus anymore. Maybe 20 is too much. I'm trying to view these as in like the like marker colors where it's like 33% or 80 or whatever. Ooh. Sky. And then the light will be coming out of her door. And that will be like this light because it's inside. Hello? Oh my goodness. Hello? Here you are. Oh no. We're on color dodge. This is what we got so far. Just kidding. Z. Gosh. This is it. So you can see the relationships between the sequences that are next to each other. They're all in the timeline view. I started with Geraldine's journey and all the way through, and then this section is gonna be fun. The Mr. Giraffe conversation. I divided, this is technically all one sequence. Yeah, this is the full episode. Divided into the 16 sequences, I guess. This middle section was huge, actually. So each frame, I was gonna call it cell, as in this is Microsoft Excel. Each box is a frame from each scene, except for if there's significant changes of color within a scene. Like this is all one shot from here to here, but there's a journey between Samson being sad, him being happy, and then Sally being in her feelings. So that if there's going to be a significant change in mood, tone, feeling, whatever, I grouped those in, but pretty much each column is a sequence. I separated the Mr. Giraffe, Sally, Samson whole conversation into 3 parts. We have the whole Mr. Giraffe section. Mr. Giraffe. And then we have Samson being really down. And then we have Sally helping Samson. Basically, that's how that's divided. Each one is ish. Beautiful. And then I'm trying not to zoom in. It's so hard. There's definitely ones that make no sense and have no direction, but I'm just trying to get the idea across before I actually do it. Like this. What is this? If you squint, you can't tell what's happening. these are weird and are just the local colors. It's so weird. But this one, and this one, I'm happy with. I like them. You got to start off somewhere. You got to do everything so then you can edit it. Oh, we are sticking to 2033. And we are not zooming in and we are not zooming out. I kind of want to work on the frogman sequence. Let me get the color palettes, the colors for that one. Because I feel like that'll be way more easy to not zoom in. Aw, thank you. Yay, like here? Like physically? Sorry. It blurs and unblurs. Maybe the blur has something to do with it. Okay. Yeah. The area is not empty if I select it correctly. Okay. What is this? 11, 10 to 12. Okay. Come on. Oops, it's not what I wanted. Control T. I want them to be not too far away, because I keep having to go back and forth with the other ones. Okay. It is daytime. We are here. Oh, do we need the ones for over here too, for how it fades into that one. Ugh, I like this one a lot. I'm excited. All the like muted greens in the sky kind of thing. That's what we need. My brain just needs to put it on the right layer. Okay, that should all be good. We got the fog, we got the greens. Where's that yellow? Yeah. But it was more bright as we get towards Frogman's, so we didn't need that. Right? I can always slap in a yellow, or we can grab some of these yellows. Okay. Get out of here so you don't go on everything. And we are doing number 10. Number 10. Number 10. 10 is a number. Looks like you're in a film, to be honest. Oh, I'm so glad. That's awesome. That's so cool. Hehe. Weep. Okay. Do I have a snack? I do. From my love.
Yeah.
Who wrote, "I love you" on a Rice Krispies treat. And now I get to eat it. And be reminded that I am loved. I'm going to mute the microphone because I'm going to unwrap this. Why are Rice Krispie treats so good? Is it the marshmallow that's in them?
Taste the crunch.
The texture? Samson, what are you doing? I haven't seen her since midnight. Oh. My apologies to Mark. Who plays Frogman. It's a poor imitation of his voice. Interesting that I put this one in 12. This might be its own one. Because this is back in the neighborhood. We're at Frogman's for all of this. Why is this one? Interesting. Why did I do that? Was there a reason? Maybe just part of the... Do I need to change this? Well, then I think, like, him running would be a separate one. We'll see. 12.5. Okay. Okay. Wow, what a big transition. I feel like I also need to get Samson and his local color more in here. Do I have that somewhere? I'm just gonna find him. Rigs. Here's our boy. With the lighting and stuff. And then here's him, just his local color. Without any lighting effects. Boing. He is pretty cute. I like him. Maybe I should take this one because it also has some of the other colors that we've used. I'm gonna drag this in here. Whoa! Samson, you're huge. Get smaller. Thank you. I'm gonna put him down here. Samson. How do these colors should be these colors? Pretty close. Hello? Girl, stop that. Z. Thank you. These colors should be pretty much... Yeah, they're all in the same range, I think. All these yellowy... And then the highlight. Yeah. Okay. The only one I'm kind of worried about is Samson, but... Zoom back out. Zoom back out. Bella's correct. I'm gonna just grab his color with the lighting. And we're just gonna do that. Okay. We've got... Where are we? Sequence 10. We're gonna do Samson's local colors through everything first. It's been a few years since I've done a color script. This is interesting. Overlay? What does overlay do? Oh, duh. We're only on sequence 10. It's just gonna be his colors. I'll take it. Will I? Oh my god, no. No! Why are we doing Samson first? Why am I doing that? I need to establish the colors of everything first. Like we did with everything else. Where's the mid-tone of everything? This is kind of the mid-tone. We are earthy, we are green. We just have this as reference, but this is not reflecting any of the light of anything else. Okay, 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 okay. All right. Make a mid-tone. Why is it doing that? Is it because it's at 100%? Yes, okay, this is more what I was expecting based on everything else. Okay, cool. And then when we get to Frogman's Pool, sequence 11. It's gonna be in here. I think it's gonna be more of that. Let's try it out. Let's just see. Let's just see what's up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, I'm so much less sure of this one. Just get the idea across. I don't know how the light would do that. It's coming this way. The light should be coming this way. Interesting. Okay. We are going to do the same thing that we did earlier for this one, where I'm going to select it so we don't get anything else, any of the brush strokes on any of the other things. Oh my god, 50% is too much. Maybe it's good for like this. Yeah, this one. Okay. Get me back down to 20. Yeah. Just making it darker between the grass blades, like how we did with the other one, because it's dense. And then we got our sky colors here. Do I want soft light? Maybe, honestly. I kind of think I do. I do want soft light. That's nice. Everything looks like it's going into the mist. Going into the fog, if you will. kind of... I think we need color dodge. Come back, my love. Ah, too much. Too much. We only want up to 10% is the highest. 5, probably. Yeah. The lighting is diffuse, but it is coming from somewhere. Ah, it's too tiny. Why am I going so tiny? Why am I squinting to see more detail? I'm just trying to catch the little tips of the grass blades. I did zoom in more for this one, so maybe that's why it's coming across a little better, but... Okay, awesome. I just slapped these blue. I didn't really explain that. I slapped these blues, the blue tone from here onto the leaves because the pool is kind of luminescent. And so the light would be reflecting on that. That's just to put the ideas down, not to put the... not to get the visual closer to the final product. This is so interesting. Oh, I'm hot. There we go. Okay. I think I'm just gonna color pick from this one because it's like the same thing. But we see the cog, we see Samson. Nope, I want color dodge. Do I want the sky first? Yes, paint back to front. Okay. No, we have our sky color here. I was gonna do things that I said don't do that earlier. Is it even doing anything? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. It's just lower than we had it. But we did... Oh, that is too much because it's all color dodge. I wanted to lighten. Then we get some of the colors. Yeah. And then color dodge on top of that. I see. No, I kind of... Wait. Kind of like having that lighter. Establishing that lighter tone up there. Because it's all fog. It's all into the fog here.
Do you mind if I kill the...
Please. Oh no, where is it?
It's behind the curtain.
It's
I think
behind the
Snow
curtain?
heard it, and then it scared her. And I started moving the curtain. She was like, "You're killing the bug."
Is it a wasp?
No, it's one of those like leaf bug deals.
Piss my pants on stream if it's a wasp.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt. I just didn't want to like do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you squashing it into the curtain? Oh.
Oh, sorry. It's more into the window.
We need to wash those curtains anyway.
Sorry.
I mean, at least I don't have to kill the bug. You're there. What would color burn look like? Nothing. Dodge and burn. That's from when they were doing pictures in the fluids and hanging them up in the red room and everything like that, you would use the light and you'd use the little pin and dodge the light to make it darker and all that. Burn it, whatever. I just want to see what things do. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. It's not too dark like Multiply. Yeah. These are just a framing device. For Samson. Okay, color dodge. I'm still going super detailed, even if it's just zoomed out. Ugh, imagine if I zoomed in. Whoa! It's 10%. I'm glad we put this blue-gray tone on first. Maybe we should highlight him down here. I'm just gonna slap that idea on there. Fog. Okay. And then we're gonna do this. But we're gonna do this one. And we're gonna put some Samson color on there. Yay! I feel like I'm getting a better sense of how everything is. Bug? Yeah. I didn't like that. Did not like that. Thankfully, I have a very wonderful husband who was very brave and got it. Oh no! Everybody, save your work, quick! Okay. This is a lot of thinking and decision making and stuff. We're definitely gonna have to develop this more. Get the cog a little bit in the background. Well, it doesn't really matter. And this is kind of what it looks like in the renders. Because this is the in-between. This, we just get the grass tips are moving, so we need to make sure to highlight those. And they're gonna wiggle. Oop. In the light. And then this is Samson in the foreground, so he needs to be a lot darker. Give me one of his darker ear colors. Maybe we can do that. But he's moving. Yeah. Something like that. At least he's kind of visible now. It's so easy to just want to leave everything light. Ugh. What are some of the issues that you've encountered when you are trying to paint? And think about values. You're gonna do the pool. That'll be interesting. Is this gonna be luminescent-y enough? It's not very... Maybe we need a brighter one. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Yeah, boss, yeah. Alright. It's getting the idea across. To me. All this needs to be way darker. I did not paint back to front. Or I'm too ADHD to follow my own rules. My own suggestions. Oh, it's hard to do that on Color Dodge. Multiply on 20, anybody? Because if we darken this, it will make him stand out and everything else be a little more luminescent-y. And glowy. It's a real word. Look it up. Don't look it up. It's not. I don't think it's a word. Yeah. Okay. I feel like we're getting somewhere. The colors themselves, no. The values, yeah. I feel like it's really hard to take color away from value because, like, you could look at, like, something that's blue and be like, oh, that should be blue. But blues are, like, way more pigmenty than, blue is way more pigmented than yellow, like, even though they're right across from each other. So there's no way any yellow is going to hold up to like what blue has to offer. I don't know how better to explain that. But if you do a value study and take stuff of the same exact hue, you'll see it. I feel like he should have his shadow, because he's in front of the leaf a little bit now. I'm getting the idea across to myself. It's not great. We can work with it. We can work with it. It's kind of gross looking right now. Don't worry about it. Trust the process. We're just trying to get ideas down. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. Bye, Joey. Have a great day. Thanks for coming. Bye. Okay. So the pool. Ooh. What?
She went to her upstairs house.
Oh, she's in the closet?
Yeah, she's in.
Oh, baby girl. Okay, we gotta darken up these leaves. That's the big thing. I think we should darken them with more of these, the neutral-y ones, and then go in with the color dodge for these like brighter, cool, awesome tones. I think that's what would make it look more luminescent. Maybe honestly one of these. Let's just make it dark, because then we can pierce the light back into it. Let's see what it happens. Let's see what it happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. This is going to be a good one to do a lighting key for. Okay, already liking this way better, process-wise even. Okay, we're saving. I think since we did this treatment here, I'm gonna hit up all the other ones where we see the grass like that first. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Samson's ear. Because otherwise I'm just gonna get too focused. I like getting too focused on things. I want it to be a lot darker around him. I'll bring those cattails back in. I'm just in Samson's ear. Yeah, it's a lot better. Okay. Here. Sorry. Yeah, mostly. Oh. And it feels a little more done too. I like that. We're going on to 12. We used this midtone. M. Hopefully the G will still be at the same place. I do want this to be artistically a little different and more purpley, so I'm going to alt that one out. No, we're going to start with the same base. No, there you go. Okay. I need to mark this one as different somehow. I'm gonna make it a little bit darker, because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna darken the frame. We've done that before. We've established that in other places. But I want it to be more purpley. Give me that purple. Yeah. Yeah, boss. In fact, you're on multiply. I'm doing this already. We're doing artistic direction. No, bad. There you go. Getting the idea across for that one. Oh no, now I don't have that color anymore. It was this one. And we're still doing the same multiply thing. Okay, cool. Back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Grass is kind of back here. These are the cattails in the foreground. They don't need to be as dark. I say as I color over them anyway. Wah, wah, wah. Da, 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 da. It's gonna be fun to do some like underlighting stuff with like otherworldly. Ooh, thinking about the lighting and how the lighting supports the story. I love it. Did you yawn, baby girl? Is that what she did?
Oh, she made a sound and then I mimicked it.
Oh, that's adorable. Everybody take a sip. Stay hydrated. Take a sip of your beverage. And then these back here. Oh wow, this is a lot of thinking and decision making and everything. It's very interesting. It works a different part of your brain than doing other stuff. This also needs to be greeny. This is the grass, but woo, I'm getting excited. Yay! It's too low. I did too many strokes too low. Below the horizon. There we go. Or not the horizon, the ground line. I did a video on TikTok really late last night because I was just so excited to find this timeline view, and it's been so helpful already in just like visualizing the story in general, like, and it makes so much sense. But I got excited and I just within an hour it had like a few hundred views, and I was like, TikTok is different. TikTok really is different. The algorithm, I guess, knows who to give things to. And I got a really cool question, and I was like, dang, I gotta do this more often. The ground cannot be lighter than the sky. Should we make it this color? Yes. We'll just do one swoop. Oh, save. One swoop for the ground. You're on the ground. You're on the ground. Yeah. This is the ground. Yeah. Okay, how are we gonna make that luminescent? How's that gonna feel? Oh, how exciting. Ooh, like this rim is gonna be highlighted for sure. That's why we have like these tones as well. This is totally different. This shot is just so random. to be in this sequence. I guess it just felt like him running fit more there, but I feel like this needs to be its own separate thing because it does not fit here. Since this is where Geraldine's voiceover starts, so I don't know. We'll figure that one out. Nice. Where are you? This is Mifa's theme. Of course it is. This looks so dumb. But this feels better. This feels good. Feels good. We're getting the idea across. This is just the first pass. I feel like... Bless you. Bless you. Do you need a tissue or you got one? I feel like we've gotten a lot of the idea across for this one. Enough, especially with this, that we can tell... Oh, sorry. Just seeing these two next to each other, 9 and 10 next to each other, it makes me so excited. It's so exciting. It's a change. It's an arc. It's different times of day. You can tell. Ugh. Anyway, I think that we should tackle more of the beginning. I don't want to, but I think we should. I feel like we have to. I wanna make sure that I stop here when I still have this good feeling, exciting feeling. Maybe I should do one more thing, but I feel like I need reference for what a pool reflecting up looks like, you know? So I feel like this has enough that I know how to come back to it. This one. I want this to be pink. I want it to be pink. I'm just gonna 8. I'm just gonna mark that one before I... Okay. Yeah. Look at her. Oh, isn't she a sweetie? Isn't she a sweetie pie? This lighting doesn't have to, like, make sense. This is gonna be all just artsy fartsy and pink. Yay. Ooh, oh, accident. Happy little accident. What if it starts warming from her heart? Oh, that's so cheesy. I love it. Give me the color dodge. Give me color dodge. Where are you? Thank you. Get some of this orangey up in here. Make this bigger. Her heart is glowing. Isn't she a sweetie? Don't you just love her? Oh, I love you, Sally. This doesn't make any sense yet, but I'm just getting the thing across because I need her local colors and stuff. We're just slapping it on. Okay, we're just figuring it out, doing the ideas pass. I like that idea. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I just knew I wanted to pink. Look at that. that's gonna be fun to do the transitions and stuff. I really like the use of this like peachy pink for like hope and light and stuff that we're developing. I had made note of that when we did our mood board kind of thing with all the reference images and we were studying the colors and everything. Oh my gosh, it's 6:12. It is, we've been at this for a couple of hours. I think this is better than more than I thought it might be. Because we made a lot of decisions and trying to understand stuff and organize everything and everything. I need this shot, actually. I don't even know how to... I know we want... Ah! No! Oh. I got lost. I want these. So I'm gonna move these up. It's gonna all be warm. This... What's this on? Frogman colors? And then I know I want this, so I'm just gonna grab this for the color dodge. And then we're gonna T. We're gonna bring you up here. Oh no. 100. Be normal. Thank you. Is this 100? This is not. That's the color. We need some browns. What are we even looking at? Give me the colors. Fire. Colors. I will not remember that. I'm feeling excited. Okay. Let's get some of these neutral. These are the outside neutralies. Let's bring our colors back that are everywhere. These with the neutrals. These, especially this yellow. This, I want this a lot. They're kind of thin. And then we need the darker tones too. You need to have it be dark so it can be light. All that good stuff. I just want to lay down some fire colors. And then I think I will be happy with today's progress. I'm actually going to put these here. Control E to merge, get rid of all the colors that are everywhere. This is going to be the light from the fire. These are their shadows. We want it to be purpley. We want kind of a here in the here, and then here. Ooh. There. In the color wheel. What is that? It's not quite split complementary, maybe? Kind of ready purple. No, that would be green. It's not quite a triad. I don't know. It's not quite a tetrad. I don't know what it is, but that's what I want, so. Okay. Give me the orange. And we are on 14. M. Jeez. Normal. Man. Why is it normal? Why is it not brush normal? We want it not normal. Don't make that normal. Can't do that. Thank you. Oh! We are so zoomed in. Get us back here. That was really helpful with the frogman area stuff. Oh. With the frogman area stuff. Ooh! Ooh! Take a 0 out of there. There we go. And then for here, we are on 14, right? Yeah, it is doing stuff. Okay. This needs to be dark up here because this is right where the fire is coming out of. So this needs to be dark. This corner is going to be dark. And then this is going to be dark because it's in the foreground. But the light is going to be playing off of it. And also, we need to do a style thing for this one because it is going to be like how this is the painted memory stuff. This is going to be Samson's memory, so it's going to be super blurry and painterly. But this is also gonna have kind of the same thing as Frogman, where like, it's give me the purple. It's lit in a different way than some of the other ones. We're doing all the weird lighting ones first, basically. I don't know how to do neutral daytime. Don't ask me. Looking kind of hazy. Do I want screen? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Dun. Especially on those edges. Oh, yep. This actually just needed to be lighter in general because it's the whiskey, and then there's gonna be like weird light coming through for sure. Give me that color dodge. I already picked it. Give me the B. Give me that color dodge. Thank you. to be coming from the fireplace. So she's gonna be lit. He's gonna be a little lit. And then there's gonna be like a little over there, but mostly it's gonna be over here. Like a little bit. Is that too small? Yeah, there we go. It's mostly here, and then that transfers to here. I think I don't need the color dodge. Fun. You need to be fed, puppy girl. I'm gonna feed you. Okay, this was awesome. Really got in the groove here. We got a lot of ideas down. This was great. This is ideas past day 1. I have a feeling I know a lot of the lighting keys that would be helpful for piecing out, and we had a few happy accidents that led to understanding how color is going to connect to our story better. So everything that we could have wanted to happen has happened, except for getting it done. That would be awesome, but it takes time, takes a lot of decision making, and also some of the parts that we don't know, that's going to be to tackle, but we'll get there. Especially this section. It's gross. It's nasty. We'll fix it. We'll get it good. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday, and I will see you on Tuesday. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming. Have a wonderful day. Bye. End.